There has been a lot to learn from all of the GL activities organized by the college SP Jain. And we have been extremely honored and very lucky to have experienced all of this. I'm sure that most of the international colleges don't have so many activities for the students to go and actually immerse themselves into the local culture. Starting from the every experience we've had, starting from the Emirati dinner, then we go all the way to something like Ski Dubai, and we had the culinary experience where we went to International Culinary School of Dubai. And then we also had something like a fake Sangeet, and we also went to Warner Brothers Studios. Now, all of these learnings I want to process into the frameworks that we have learned throughout the MBA. Let me start with the pestle analysis. Starting with the political, we see that the political framework is very strong in Abu Dhabi and Dubai. I mean, the entire UAE in that sense, because the policies are strong and the UAE enjoys a very stable government. That's why it attracts FDIs and it attracts global companies into come setting up their headquarters here in UAE. Economy-wise, you see that oil was rich, and because of that, Dubai really grew in the 2000 era. And then they also boosted it with the tourism and finance sectors. They have a high disposable income, and they also have a high global attractiveness that is almost like it makes it a gateway from the east to the west, because they are well connected towards India and the Chinese markets, and also towards the US and the Europe. So socially and culturally, it is a multicultural society because 90% of the population is about expats. And it's a blend of tradition and modernity because they also have the old structures which is found in the Al Karama and the Bardubai areas, and also the traditional and the much more advanced stages near the downtown Dubai, and something like Burj Khalifa is pure show of what Dubai can do in terms of wealth, in terms of development, and the Museum of the Future actually shows us that. Technologically, they're a very smart nation because some inputs that I received from the visit to Museum of the Future was something that truly opened my mind in terms of how the government is thinking and the kind of projects that they are making in the coming near future. Now, it was stunning to me to know that it takes about just 6 months for companies in Dubai to set up huge, tall, entire infrastructural projects. And something like the environment, they are also very calculative about how they are accommodating the tourists and maintaining sustainability towards the travel and tourism, and also the cleanliness. It's so fascinating for me that even in the nights, after the entire population has slept, you see cleaners coming and sweeping the road, wiping the signs, ensuring everything is spick and span. That's the level of labor put into the Dubai's infrastructure. And the police vehicles, if you see, it's a 360-degree automated car. It identifies, it scans the number plates. Police car just has to pass by and all the number plates are scanned. Police is very quick here, and you see that the locals are so threatened by not breaking any laws or overspeeding. That puts the country on the map and makes it attractive for everybody to come visit. The legal structure, we say, like, the legal structure is pretty strong. Everything is written, everything is known to all the citizens, it's made known. So ultimately, the entire pestle analysis shows that how Dubai has placed itself very differently and has played its strategy right towards building a great economy. And I think all of these things that SP Jain has made us go through and visit the places, everything like Ski Dubai, it truly shows us how the people in Dubai embrace all of these activities. And because it's expats coming in, you want to make all of these things that people should keep spending on. Like there's Global Village, and there's so many avenues created. The Dubai Mall is so huge with so many activities planned. There's like Dubai Marathon, and all of this is done to keep people engaged in Dubai and keep spending. And if we use the cage framework, we see culturally it's about 90% expats. We have administrative wise, they are pretty quick on the policy execution. They don't take time in terms of implementing a plan that they have come up with. Geographically, it is on the perfect center point for Asia and also connecting to the West. And I think economically, they have a high per capita income and they have great purchasing power. In terms of a UAE lens, the cultural dimensions, you see the power distance is pretty high, and the respect for Emiratis and the government is really high versus how the local people live. And in terms of individual and collectivism, it leans more towards a collectivism society. Uncertainty avoidance, it is moderate to high because there's nothing uncertain left by the government of Dubai. And masculinity wise, it is high because there is high success, high luxury, high status, and a lot of things that we can take away from all of the activities that we have done. And more opens up me, especially for thinking as a consultant. The jail activities has been truly immersive, and I really appreciate SP Jain for doing this. Thank you.